Hi ladies and gents, boys and girls, Dan here from Dan's Macabre Painting. Today I thought I'd give a quick little tutorial, if you will, on how to make a wet palette. So I apologise, I'm trying to record this using two different cameras today. So phone camera on the left and a GoPro style camera on my right. See which one works out better. Hopefully be able to splice the footage together later. So anyway, quick little tutorial as I said to make a wet palette. So you need three items, a tub some description. So here I've got a takeaway tub left over from Chinese or Indian takeaway we had. Good seal on the lid, not too deep, so ideal for wet palette. Also got some sponge cloths. This has already been cut to size. They're made of some sort of cellulose material. Got a pack of 4 a while back, and as you can see, you don't need a whole cloth. You just need one big enough to do to fit in the bottom of the tub. So first step, cut the cloth or sponge to fit in the bottom of the tub. So that's a nice easy step. Step 2, greaseproof paper. This, as you can see, has already been cut to size. It's got a shiny side and a rough side to it because it's non-stick. Don't get the wax stuff, because the wax covering will come off and get into your paint. So you just want the ordinary greaseproof non-stick paper, baking parchment, call it what you will, and work out which is the shiniest side, which is a bit difficult on this one, as both seem to be about the same. And obviously it cuts to size and shape for the palette. So I've got several other pieces there already cut up to replace this part later on. So 2 minutes work to do that. Cut those pieces out. So what I need to do now is add a little bit of washing up liquid to the sponge, just to stop it going mouldy. So that just act as, to keep it clean, if you will. So a little bit of wash up liquid. You just need a little squirt. So still dribble. That's done. That's washing up liquid added, and that's out of the way. So now you just need to get to wet the sponge, and you need it not so it's running with water, but just enough water to saturate it, but not so it's actually dripping out, if that makes sense. So I'll just go do that now and be back in a couple of seconds and show you what I mean. Right, nearly there with this one. Right, so I've deliberately overfilled this so you can see what's too much water. So when I lift the cloth out, as you can see in the tub, there's still water and it's dripping from the cloth. So what I'll do is make sure the cloth is saturated. I'll tip out the excess water and see what's dripping from it then. So that's the excess of water out. Cloth is still dripping a little bit. Let's get a little bit of squeeze, get rid of that excess, and I'll tip the rest of it out as well. So now the cloth is not dripping anymore. Well, it does if you shake it, but that should be fine. That's just the gravity taking the water down to the lower edge of the water, down to the lower edge of the cloth as it held up. So now the cloth's, let's do it that way, saturated with water. Take a piece of baking parchment, greasy paper, whatever you call it, lay it down flat onto the cloth, and the water on the cloth should start to wick through. You want to press it down, just make sure it makes contact fully with the cloth all the way around the edges. Yeah, press down, and as you can see from that, the cloth, the baking parchments are wet, the water's not running out of the tub whatsoever, and that combination of cloth, baking parchment, water and a sealable tub should keep your paints workable for several days, especially in this hot and humid weather we're having at the moment. So to use it, you just squirt a little bit of paint on it, mix it as normal. You probably won't need as much water because of the water in the tub itself, and I'll keep that paint fresh and ready to go for several days. Anyway, that's enough of me wittering on. It's only intended to be a short video, so just give you a brief tutorial on how to make a wet palette. Anyway, I'll catch you later. Bye bye for now.